Time to get up. Here you go, buddy. Me hungry. Back to bed. I'm gonna watch some YouTube, get up and have a shower soon.
But, new toy out of the way. First meal of the day. Wha-bam! We got some taco meat with some eggs all cooked up together. There's about 70 grams of protein in this bitch. So, that's cool. Then, wha-bam! I am thirsty. Had to get a protein drink, which is just milk.
The morning's gone quick. Time to have lunch now. Turn all this into lunch. You go, Bubbles. Have some lunch, eh? We got a coffee, hot chili sauce with steak and salad. And some bread. Yum. It's a good day to go for a walk. Let's go. Like, I'd like to say, like with my YouTube channel, someone say, you know, what's my motivation to do it? I'm doing it for fun. I believe that, you know, one day I'll be old and all you've got is memories and, you know, videos and photos to look back upon it. It's like you could be young and then once you're old, it's gone. It just becomes a memory. But it's good to have, you know, video content to recapture the memory, because you don't. Sometimes you think that that your life isn't so good right now, but I'm telling you, no. Like, you can see, a lot of people don't realize money is not everything. That one day you'll be old and you'll treasure when you're young. There's one thing that's on my mind. Like, I've been thinking, like, I'm not getting that much success with my YouTube channel at the moment. I know nobody knows about it, and YouTube is one of those things that you really had to do it 10 years ago. I've got a few other channels, but I've got 2 copyright strikes on my other channel, so I don't really want to upload on it anymore, because it's too much effort, and then it could just get shut down. So I'd rather just move on to this channel and another channel I've started. So this is what I've learned, that if you guys, like, I recommend you guys to start your own YouTube channel. You don't have to upload every day. You just, you know, they say, I recommend 1 video per week is the goal. So I'd say pick a topic that you could do in the long term. Pick something that you would do that's in line with what you're already doing. A lot of people like to have their own business, or they're into cars or whatever, and they just do stuff that they're already into already. So it's not really going out of their way. And you got to pick a topic that you could do endless content about. Like me with my vlogging channel, you can pretty much do that for the rest of your life. You got endless content. It's not gonna, you know, you don't want to be doing YouTube and then 2 years later it gets monetized and you've used all your magic tricks, and you got writer's block when you can't think of anything else to say or do, and it can be not as enjoyable if you sort of. But anyway, most YouTubers, they all create content for the sake of creating content, but that's just the nature of the beast. Another thing, like, you got to like cut out all the boring bits. You got to be good at everything, and I'd recommend not to worry about high camera gear until you're getting money, like getting monetized or getting paid to do it. So I wouldn't worry about spending too much. I'm just using my iPhone Pro Max 12. I prefer using that. I've got other equipment, but I prefer this because it fits in your pocket. It's got a big screen. You can edit it on the bus. You can do editing of the videos. Even though I've got a laptop and a proper camera, but I'm thinking of selling the proper camera. To me, it's too chunky, and it has, like, when you have a camera, like a proper camera, they focus and it comes up all blurry, and it's not that good. So I've learnt that. So more tips I'd have to say is you've got to learn to not care too much about negative comments filming in public. Like, you got to care, but not too much, to the point where it stops you from filming and stop uploading content. It's like a happy medium. If you care too much, you'll be too paranoid to do anything, and if you don't care, you might get in trouble. You might get into a punch on filming people without the permission. You might get the police involved. You might get told to leave the premises and get off their property. So you've got to not care too much. I'd recommend that, like, these days it's pretty hard to be successful on YouTube. I've noticed. Back when I started my other channel, was it 6 years ago, about around that, it was much easier to get like 30 views for just on any video, no matter how good it was, whether it was crap or what. These days you're lucky to get any views at all. You're lucky to get 5 views. I believe like a successful business needs to be funding off itself, which means, say you get a YouTube channel and then a couple of years later it's starting to make money, and then you start to buy the drones and the camera gear and go on, overseas to America from Australia, and maybe go fishing trips, and you name it. You save that for later on when it's being funded off itself, and also it's a tax deduction. The number one thing you got to do is take action, and another thing that, like, I felt was holding me back was just being lazy, having the excuse of not having time, not knowing what a channel to pick to do. Just pick anything. Anything's better than nothing. You learn through taking action, then you'll try this, you'll try that, and you'll work out what to do. Which, I've had many channels before I start up this one, and I can see that this is what I want to do. But everything's not right it has to be right for you, not right for me. It's what works for me won't work for everybody. You got to pick what's right for you. Other reasons that I believe that stop people from starting up a channel is being nervous in front of filming in front of the public, and also can be when you upload content that being judged by other people, laughing at you, sharing it with other people, your haters or people that don't like you can try and attack you, try to bring you down. But you just got to not care. You've got to realize that if you do nothing, you don't exist in this world. It's like, what's the difference between someone who's dead, You can get a sort of a little bit of a buzz in a way when you're filming in public anyway, or like I've learnt the saying I've written a few books, and I've learnt the pain will become the pleasure. It's a beautiful day down here today. Meat pie for dinner. I'm having homemade shepherd pie with black beans and some vegetables inside. Couldn't help myself having a second plate. Time for my last meal. Since I had 2 servings for dinner, I think I'll just have something low calorie. Hey Bubbles, got a snack for you, some steak. I'm having 2 eggs and 2 egg whites with oregano on top and cooked in avocado oil, and here's the spice. Yummy. Mmm.